You reach into your dog's space, interrupt their routine, and walk away thinking nothing happened. But in their mind, something just shifted, something you did not even notice. So what are these moments really doing to your dog? These routine moments happen every single day, yet the subtle messages they send are often overlooked and misunderstood. Ignoring these signals creates a quiet distance in your bond, making the connection feel less stable over time. Tracking consistent behaviors offers a raw look at what is actually happening behind their eyes. Even the most harmless habits can reveal significant emotional shifts, hidden just beneath the surface of your daily life. See how these tiny moments shape their reality, because even the most loyal bond has its quiet breaking point. Number 1, taking food while your dog is eating. Have you ever reached into your dog's bowl just to prove you are the pack leader? You might think you are building discipline, yet you are actually dismantling the bridge of trust they spent years building. To a dog, food is the ultimate currency of survival in an unpredictable world. By taking it away, you are quietly teaching them that even you cannot be trusted during their most vulnerable moments. This persistent tension erodes the foundation of the bond you share. They start to view your hand not as a source of love, but as a shadow to be watched. Every meal becomes a test of defense rather than a moment of quiet peace. Once they start guarding their bowl, they have already stopped believing in your intentions. This friction often follows us into our first greeting of the day. Number 2, overly excited greetings. The frantic jumping you see at the door is often a sign of a nervous system that cannot calm down anymore. We celebrate this chaos as love, but you are actually teaching them how to stay out of control. They are not simply greeting you, they are releasing a massive amount of tension they have been holding all day. By matching their high energy with loud voices, you are reinforcing a state of chronic mental noise. This constant cycle prevents them from ever truly feeling safe enough to rest in your presence. They begin to live for the high of the greeting, leaving their mind exhausted and restless for the remainder of the day. Choosing peace over noise is the kindest gift of stability you can give. This calm focus is crucial before they seek comfort in their own private world. Number 3, using the crate for punishment. Watch the way your dog's tail drops when you point toward their crate in a moment of anger. You believe you are setting a firm boundary, yet you are actually poisoning the only safe sanctuary they have left. A crate should be a sacred den where the weight of the world disappears for them. When you turn it into a place of exile, the walls that once offered security transform into a cold and lonely prison. They lose their only refuge, leaving their spirit unanchored and deeply confused by your sudden rejection. Once that safe place is broken, something inside them never fully settles again. That place was their last escape, and now it is gone. They begin to sleep with one eye open, wondering when their home will become a cell. Protecting their sanctuary is the greatest act of love you can offer. Number 4, laughing when your dog is scared. Laughing at your dog's fear is a subtle form of emotional abandonment that breaks their sense of security. While it looks funny when they jump at a shadow, for them, the world has suddenly become a dangerous place. In that moment, they are not laughing with you. They are facing a primal terror completely alone. By turning their panic into a joke, you are signaling that their survival instincts are not worthy of your protection. They look to you as their anchor in a world they cannot always understand. When you mock their vulnerability, you teach them that they cannot rely on you when life gets loud. This disconnect leaves a silent scar on the bond of trust you have built. A dog that feels safe will always run toward you, not away from the world alone. Number 5, inconsistency in rules. You can give your dog a life free from anxiety by becoming a person they can actually predict. A dog's world is built on patterns, and they find their confidence in the steady rhythm of your rules. Allowing them on the bed today, but scolding them tomorrow, creates a fog of mental static they cannot clear. They are not being stubborn. They are trying to survive in a world that keeps changing its rules without warning. This lack of clarity forces them to live in a state of high alert, constantly guessing which version of you will walk through the door. Consistency is the map they use to navigate their life with you. When you provide a steady path, you allow their heart to finally relax into a deep sense of belonging. Even with a clear map, we often miss the silent messages they are trying to send. Number 6, ignoring your dog's signals. Why does a dog suddenly stop trying to tell you how they feel after years of trying? We often ignore the tiny blinks or the subtle lip licks. That signal their deep discomfort or silent pleas for space. When these quiet messages are repeatedly dismissed, the dog enters a state of psychological surrender. They become a silent shadow, existing in a world where their emotional needs have no value. This is not a good or calm dog. It is a dog that has simply given up on being heard. Silence is not obedience. It is a heartbreaking sign that they have abandoned the hope of connecting with you. And eventually, they stop trying at all. Every time you miss a signal, you push them further into a lonely, internal exile. It is better to hear a whisper than to wait for a scream. Number 7, yelling when your dog does something wrong. Yelling at your dog does not teach them a lesson. It only teaches them to fear the sound of your voice. While you are focused on their mistake, they are drowning in a sudden and terrifying loss of safety. They cannot connect your current rage to an event that happened minutes or hours ago. Instead of learning what is right, they are simply learning how to hide their true self from your wrath. This fear paralyzes the parts of their brain responsible for learning and growth. They are not becoming a better companion. They are becoming a captive living in constant anticipation of your next outburst. True authority is found in the quiet patience that guides, not in the volume that breaks. Every loud word echoes far longer in their heart than it does in the air. Patience is the bridge that repairs what anger breaks. Now you understand how tiny daily habits can slowly drift you away from the heart of your most loyal friend. But protecting their feelings is only half the story, because your dog is actually experiencing a reality you cannot even imagine. So, come with me now to discover the extraordinary things your dog sees and senses that remain completely invisible to you. If you don't see this, you will continue to live beside a stranger whose world is far more magical than your own. Please leave a like and subscribe to join our mission of building deeper bonds through love. Tell me how your dog showed you love today, and I will see you in the next story.